So today I'm going to be doing something which I have seen floating around on YouTube, and it's something that I would really like to try. And basically, I don't really know what to call it, but it is a full face of makeup, half one way of how you can apply it and half the other way. They're going to be using the exact same products, but will have completely different results. Yeah, let's hope this goes okay. And yeah, let's get on with the video. So I have completely prepped and primed my face, including my eyes, so I'm just going to zoom you in. And we're just going to do my makeup. So, I actually like to start off with my eyes in case of fallout and stuff. The first thing I'm going to do is take my Morph palette, just put on a plain white base. I'm just going to do the same for both eyes. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the good side, and I'm going to begin by taking my Real Techniques brush and just taking like a burgundy shade, not burgundy, like a browny orange, and I'm just going to work this through my crease. I'm also just going to make sure this is completely in the outer V and just bring it round so I have some colour nearer my inner corner. Okay, so then I'm going to do the same on the other side, but I'm going to actually do something called halo it, which is where you put the darker colour on the inside of your crease. I personally don't like haloed eyes because I think it makes me look weird. And you also do it on outer. So I know I brought the colour through on this one, but I didn't bring it completely through, so the colour's a lot lighter. So I'm hoping you can see the difference there. If not, sorry. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is take a flat brush, and I'm just going to take one of the lighter, more pinky shades, and I'm going to bring this on this eye completely just all over. Kind of like a cut crease, but it's obviously not going to be as cut. And then on the other eye, I'm actually going to take my Makeup Revolution eyeshadow in Paper Luxe, and I'm going to apply this in the middle section where I've not put any shadow. And I'm just going to press it down. And then to neaten it up, I'm just going to take this brush again and the brown and just help neaten up the halo. So back onto the other eye, I'm just going to take the same colour and I'm just going to pack it on here. It's the white 13 and the shimmer. Just apply it kind of over to the middle, and then I'm just going to take this and blend. For me, the thing to do is blend. Okay, so I'm just going to brush them out. Now, eyebrows don't have to look the same, but you can apply them super differently. So I'm using my Maybelline something, can't remember what it's called. And I'm going to, on this side, do it the way I would normally apply it. So you take the pencil, and I like to very lightly just go over just the way the hairline flows, and then extend it out, and then start to draw on a shape. I like to take my eyebrow spoolie and just brush it out. Okay, so then on the other side, I'm going to completely outline the brow. This is going to give a lot fuller brow, as you can see. I have slightly overlined on the top, but you know. And then I'm going to take the sponge area, and I'm going to fill in the sparse areas. And then I'm going to take my eyebrow spoolie and again brush it all out. And I'm just going to take the sponge again and put it in this front section of the brow. Okay, so you can see the difference there, like. But it's everyone's different preferences. Some people prefer a fuller brow. I personally prefer something a lot more simple and light. The next thing I'm going to be doing, is taking my foundation. So, hang on, I need to sit up a bit. So I actually have the Bourjois Healthy Mix, and I have it in the lightest shade, number 51, Vanilla, Claire, or Light Vanilla. And I'm just going to squirt this onto my hand. So on this side, I'm actually going to do one blob there and one there. And on my nose, kind of dot it like that. And I am going to be taking my Neverland beauty brush. And I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but a little goes a long way with this brush. Like, you don't need a lot. Lights are going crazy. So, using my mirror, I can see I've not fully covered everywhere. So I'm just going to take some more of my foundation and plop it where I feel like I need more. That's the good thing, you can keep topping it up. And I'm going to actually take a slightly smaller one, it's the size smaller, and just pop it on. Okay, so for the other side, I'm going to put some blobs on my face. I'm going to do slightly more because my sponge doesn't pick it up. And I'm going to be using my bee sponge. This is a really, really decent sponge, like it's my favourite. And I'm just going to sponge it all in. This is if you want a lighter coverage, I find. I feel like you can't really build up much coverage with it unless you've got a very full coverage foundation. So looking at this right now, I feel like both sides need a tiny bit more. So I'm just going to do that. Okay, so looking at this, I feel like I need some concealer. So the concealer I'm taking is the Bourjois Healthy Mix. Again, the lightest shade. And I'm going to just pop this. On this side, I'm going to do my under eyes in like a V, which is what I really like to do, and put it on my chin and a bit on my forehead. And I'm going to take this one, just on this patch of redness here. I don't know if the camera's picking it up or whether it's blurred it. And on where my spots are and my nose. So again, I'm just going to take this brush and I'm going to bring it upwards like that, in that kind of movement, and I'm going to drag it down too. And then on this side, I'm taking my sponge and I'm just going to buffer it in. I don't know whether, I may have to change the lighting at the end so you can see what this is actually looking like and the difference. So that is my foundation. I've actually not been wearing powder very much lately, so I'm not going to use that. But the next thing I would normally do is take my contour. So I'm going to show you a very big difference here. So, on this side I'm going to do a harsh contour. So I'm going to take this contour brush from Real Techniques. And I'm just going to draw a line right along there so you can see that. And then I'm just going to try and blend it in. I'm going to move my brush in circular motions. I don't know how harsh this is appearing on camera, but it's a pretty harsh contour in person. Then on the other side, I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques cheek brush, and I'm going to dip it into my contour, and I'm just going to... So as you can see, this brush is a lot thicker, so it doesn't give it as a harsh line. This kind of adds more colour to your cheek. So next thing is just breast bronzing. I'm just going to do this the same because it's the only way I've ever done it. Now for highlights. So I'm going to take my Real Techniques setting brush, and on this side I'm going to swirl on the highlight, and I'm just going to, in circular motions, apply it. This is my favourite way to wear highlight. Just along the cheekbones and bring it up slightly, and do it in circular motions so you don't have a harsh line. which I love. And then on this side, I'm just going to bring it up in a straight line. When people do this, they just completely bring it out. But whereas this is what you want to do, you want to get it where it hits the light. I'm just going to pop a bit on my nose. This is both sides, so not my Cupid's bow. Okay, so I'm going to zoom you into the eyes. Whoa, that is like crazy. And I'm going to add to the eyes now, like I normally would. But then they like to take it and they take it down below their eyes. This actually closes your eyes up. And doesn't do anything for you at all, really. I'm just going to put that out there, like, if you bring a bit of colour down, it looks good. So I'll give you an example. You want to take a lighter version of the colour you've used, so I'm just going to take this one. And you want to ever so slightly smoke it. Yeah, only slightly. You don't want to bring it all the way either. And then you want to take a nice light colour in the inner corner. And what I actually like to do is take my highlighter, and I like to put a bit in the inner corner and just bring it up onto my eye like this. And I've just got the Makeup Revolution Baked Blush in Bang Bang You're Dead, which is a really like pigmented pink. And I've got a Cosmopolitan brush, and I'm just going to swell my brush in it slightly, blow off the excess, and I'm going to smile, put it on the apples of my cheeks and just bring it up slightly. And then the other side. I'm just going to take my beauty sponge now and just blend. Much better. Next things next is mascara. So I'm just going to go grab something because I forgot something. Everybody know. We keep going backwards and forwards, but now I'm moving on to the eyes, so I'm going to curl them in this eye. Curling your eyelashes makes like such a huge difference. You may not be able to see it right now because they're all like eyeshadowed. But it really helps to open up your eyes, make them seem brighter and everything. Okay, so the mascara I have today is the PS Love from Primark, and it's the False Lash Effect Mascara, which I really like. It's got a really nice wand, and I'm just going to put it on, and as I do, I'm going to move my wand side to side to get it on as many lashes as possible, and then stroke through it, and again, really carefully on the inner corner. And sometimes I feel curling them again makes all the difference. For my bottom lashes, I like to take a separate mascara. So again, oh, I didn't realise that. I've got another Primark one. This is the PS Volumizing Mascara, but it's not volumizing. It's just like a traditional mascara one, but it's really small. I'm going to put this on my bottom lashes by, again, moving side to side. I never used to wear bottom lash mascara, but it's like I always do now. Okay, so that's that eye done. Now for the next eye, I'm going to not curl my eyelashes, and I'm going to take the same mascara, and I'm just going to, rather than brushing it through, I'm just literally going to put it through. And then I'm going to actually take the same mascara on my bottom lashes. But if you use a too thick a mascara on your bottom lashes, it actually drags your eyelashes down and makes them look more droopy rather than opening your eyes up. Don't know if you can see the difference or not. The final thing is actually lipstick. So I've picked up one which, where's it gone? Which is relatively dark. It is my matte one, Taupe. And I've also got a lip liner, which I'm going to use on one half of my lips, which is rubbed off, but it's the collection in Cappuccino, I think. And we're going to do the lips. Ignore how like dry and gross they are. Okay, so just roll this up. Oh, I feel so much pressure now. So I'm just lining them, and I'm just doing this so I can see where like each side is. And I'm just going to draw in a few lines, but not totally fill it in. And this helps to give definition. And then I'm going to take the lipstick. I'm going to go over it. Then on the other side, I'm actually going to do this. I'm putting it on a lot lighter. So this shows this is the exact same lipstick I've used. On the other one, I've used a lip liner underneath, and this one I've only tapped on, and you can see there's such a huge difference. So if I zoom out, oh my god, I look so weird right now. This is so weird. I'm going to just say there's a huge difference between what my face looked like. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was a bit of a different one, but because I'd seen it everywhere, I really wanted to try it out myself, and I thought, hey, if I'm going to try it, I may as well film it. So yeah, here we go. I have this. This is, I can't speak. I'm going to do some close-ups now, but I will see you all soon with a very new video, with another video. Bye!